Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So guys, listen, I was just going through my refrigerator and I have some random stuff that I need to utilize, get rid of and make and eat and all of that before it all goes to waste. So I have a few things on my kitchen table here that I want to show you guys that I'm kind of figuring out what I'm going to do with, okay? Let me bring it over here and show you this. Oh. Over here. All right, guys. I bought this cabbage because I wanted to make, I've always known I've loved cabbage, but I just discovered that I really like it. So I bought this when I was at shopping last week because I wanted to make like fried cabbage or something like maybe with a stir fry. I made a stir fry yesterday for dinner, but I didn't put this in it because my family's not really crazy about it, well, my husband mainly. So I didn't put that in there, but I think I want to make like some sort of fried cabbage with garlic and stuff like that. But the thing is, guys, that I have so much other stuff too that maybe I can add to it. I have this little head of broccoli that I didn't use, so I can do that. I have celery that has to be used. I have carrots that have to be used. I have peppers that peppers, they're gonna get soft and they're not gonna be good. I have this shredded Parmesan cheese that I can use for something. I have this little tank, guys. I'm gonna show you something. Wait. I also have these 4 chicken thighs. So I was thinking maybe making with all this stuff here, I have some little chopped meat. I was thinking about making like a vegetable soup. The only thing is I enjoy vegetable soup and I really should make it anyway because my husband and I will probably be the only one eating it. Bob be the one mainly eating it because he's not big on vegetables, but I think he'll like it. I think I'm going to make like a vegetable soup with all this stuff, maybe even the peppers, and maybe I'll make a chicken vegetable soup. This way it'll have some chicken in it. I think that's a really good idea. I'll even put some cabbage in it. Maybe I'll take a quarter of this, put the cabbage in it, in the soup, and then also make the fried cabbage. I definitely want to make something with that. Also, guys, I want to show you something. Now listen, guys, you know that I'm an Italian and that I make my own marinara and my own gravy, right? But I've heard from people on YouTube that this sauce from Aldi is really good. So I'm going to try it. So I had it in there. My husband and I were like, what are we going to have for dinner tonight? He remembered that we have those Italian, and this Gotzi thing, those Italian frozen meatballs. So he wants that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna doctor it up. I'll put onions and garlic and stuff that I always do. I'll doctor it up. So I have this and I have those meatballs. I'm not really. I like the meatballs in the brown gravy with the noodles and stuff. Those frozen meatballs, but I'm not crazy about them in an Italian sauce for some reason. I just don't prefer them. I don't really like them. So I have that, and I have a little bit of marinara sauce left from the other day last week when we made it. So I'll add that to that. So I think that's what I'm going to make. I'm going to make that a little marinara with that. And I'm really curious to see how this tastes because, it's 85 cents. 85 cents. So if this is edible and it's good, I'll always have this in my cabinet, one or two. It's good for when you have mozzarella sticks or when, if I made garlic knots, that I can't have. Well, I can, but it's a lot of points anyway. Well, I got to see how much garlic knots are, guys. I don't even know how many points garlic. I'm going to check those out because those are so freaking good. You know that. So I definitely want to see how this tastes, okay? So that's what I'm going to do. Also, guys, I have a package of pork chops downstairs in my freezer that need to be done. And with Weight Watchers or, I don't know, I'm just craving meat. I'm craving protein. I had my husband stop at ShopRite on the way home. He had to go to the doctor, his surgeon today to check out for a checkup for his shoulder. And I had him stop at ShopRite and he was looking to see if they had any London broils on sale because I really want beef. But they were crazy expensive, $15 for a London broil. Forget it, it's crazy. So I told him not to get it. So I have pork chops in the freezer downstairs. So I might take those out and make the pork chops too because I'm not really going to eat this meatball thing. Yeah, I should have had him get some spaghetti squash for me too. That's okay. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna make the pork chops, yeah, and then this way I have some sort of meat, and we'll make the vegetable soup. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do, guys. I have all this random stuff in there that I know needs to be done. I love cooking out of my refrigerator, freezer, and my pantry. You know that. I mean, that's obviously why you buy things. You put them in there. You know, you intend on using them. And I'm sitting here thinking after I had my breakfast, well, what am I going to do with all this stuff? Because every time you open up the refrigerator, it's staring at you in the face, and you're like, I got to do something with it. I don't want to throw it out. You know, it's produce. Produce isn't cheap. You know that. It's very good for you, and especially with me being on Weight Watchers, it's extra good for me too. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take you guys along with me and get cooking. All right? 1 second. All right, guys. So Jenny came down now. She's done with Zoom for her first session. So I'm just going to stop and make her lunch. She wants a wrap. So I'm going to make her a salami and, oh, where's that cheese at? I got to get the shredder. I'm going to make her a salami and cheese wrap with ranch dressing and with some lettuce on it. All right, guys. So I'm making Jenny's wrap here. Now, what I do is I take the ranch. She likes ranch on it. I'm going to squiggle some ranch just like this onto the wrap. These are the low-carb wraps, guys, because these are the ones I basically buy now for us. I have cheese, which I shredded over here. All right, put some cheese on. I'm going to put cheese on the bottom and on the top. These are small wraps, so they're not, you know, you can't fit a whole lot in them, but salami, I'm going to put some salami. Oh, I'm going to break up the salami because if I don't break the salami up and then it comes out of the sandwich and then it's all, you know, the whole sandwich breaks up and, you know, like I said, these aren't very big wraps, so. Can't fit that many. Probably like 3 slices you can fit in here, which is enough for 1 wrap. And I'm going to put a little bit of lettuce on it for her. I have this lettuce in the bag here. And after I do this, guys, I'm going to start getting to making that soup. I want to get that soup on the stove. All right. Some lettuce there, a little bit more cheese. And I'm going to wrap it up. Now, how I wrap it is, guys, is just to tuck it in a little bit, as much as you can. This probably has a little bit too much stuff in it, but, I mean, you got to put some stuff in it. Tuck this over. And if you want to make these a little bit more pliable, which I should have did, but I'm just lazy, I don't feel like going to the microwave. If you put it in the microwave for 10-15 seconds, it'll soften the tortilla up and it won't be so stiff. I should have did that because it might break. Yeah, see, it's breaking, and then she freaks out if it breaks. So, you know. So there you go, guys. There's. Do you mind? You always got to get into my view. So here's her wrap. I'm gonna go, Jenny, come get your wrap.
Yes, Mommy.
She's gonna get her wrap, and you're gonna probably have 2, right?
Yes.
All right. What?
I gotta get up.
I'll make her another one. This way, it's ready for her.
I'll be there in a second.
All right. Here's your wrap. Bill, push that over this.
That's what.
I'm gonna make her the wrap, and then I'm gonna get going on the soup. All right, guys. So I'm making with this chopped meat. I was gonna do something else with it, but hubby wants a burger, so I'm gonna make this up into a burger. I already seasoned it with garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and pepper, and I'm gonna put it in the George Foreman and let it cook in there. It's probably gonna be 2 because my son-in-law to be is home and he wants one too. So I think there's plenty here for 2 burgers. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna mix it up, make 2 burgers out of it. There's plenty here for 2 burgers. I mean, for 1 burger, this would be humongous, so it's too big. So, and I also put a little bit of water in this because I always put water in my meat, you know that, to get it nice and moist. I have such an issue with smelling my food. I don't know why I do that. That would be a monstrosity. So I'll cut it in half. And we'll get 2 burgers out of it.
said nothing.
I don't know what I'm gonna eat for lunch yet.
I don't know either.
I'm not really hungry yet. See, I had those eggs, guys. You saw my video this morning, like what I eat in a day on Weight Watchers. I had 3 eggs, bacon, and a cup of coffee, and that was like at I don't know what time was that, like 9:30, something like that. Maybe. Was it? Yeah, around then 9:30, 10 o'clock, and it's only 11:30. No wonder, not much time. But yeah, I'm not hungry right now, so I'm just gonna wait until I'm hungry. I'm not gonna wait until I'm enormously hungry, because then when you wait until you're starving, forget about it. All bets are off. So I always make a little hole in my burgers. This way it doesn't pop up and it, But I feel like you make a burger and you think it's so big, and then you take it out and it shrinks up so much. I don't get that. Like, why does that do that? Why does that do that? All right. So now we got 2 burgers. I'm going to put them. Wash your hands, Jen. Jenny's in the bathroom. I'm going to get the little pan, put them in the George Foreman, and that's what we're doing. Bake 100. There we go, guys. This one's a little bigger. My husband will get the bigger one. That should take about 10-15 minutes. All right, guys, so Jenny's on her last wrap, and I went in my cabinet and I wanted to see what I had in there. I told you guys. And I have this dressing in here that I had bought months back. I have to look at it and see if it's expired. I'm gonna look at it, but it's avocado, cilantro, yogurt dressing. It's the Bolt House, which is really, really good and low in points and low in calorie and all that. Let me see. Let me test it on the Weight Watchers thing. But anyway, Jenny loves avocado, and she heard it was avocado, and she wants to try it. So she wants a little salad, so I'm going to make her a little salad, and I'm going to put this on there. I've never tried it either, obviously, because I never opened it. I bought it because I really thought, it's 40 calories per serving. It's gluten-free. Let's test it on Weight Watchers. All right, guys. Come on, where the heck is it? Okay, let's see. All right, it's 2 points for 2 tablespoons. So it's like a point per tablespoon, which isn't bad. Which isn't too bad. So let's see. Let me see if there's an expiration date on here. Oh boy. December 13th, my birthday, guys. That's my birthday. December 13th, 2020.
What, the bad mom?
Bill.
What? I'm sorry.
December 13th through 2020. Is that?
That's expired, honey.
That's expired. What do you think? You think it's still good? Like, guys, do you think something's bad, or you think it just doesn't taste as good? Like, is it bad for you? I don't know. Well, what should I do now? Now I'm in a dilemma. Don't judge me, guys. If I use it, don't judge me. Okay? And if you do, I don't know what to say. Let me taste it. Oh, no. No. It doesn't taste good. And I don't think it's because of the taste itself. It tastes like metal, almost, Bill.
That's not good.
No.
That's not good.
I'm glad I didn't decide to eat that.
Well, you have to buy
Yeah, I'll buy it again. When I go shopping, I'll buy a new one.
I'll try it.
That's how long that's been in there, guys. I'm terrible. I have other dressings in here too, you know what? Let me see. I have raspberry. This one might be good. What other ones do I have? What's this other Caesar? Oh, Jenny, I have Caesar.
Where's she at?
What?
Jen, do you want Caesar?
You want Caesar?
Caesar dressing?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, guys. I also have these Skinny Girls. See, I was on Weight Watchers before I was on keto. So Weight Watchers, these are pretty old in here. I haven't used these, but Skinny Girl is that brand that is sugar free, and it's really, really good dressing. This is the honey Dijon, and this one is the raspberry vinaigrette. So good, guys. But let me look at the dates because, again, it's probably the same date that I had on the other one. What does this say? August 24th, 2020. What do you think, guys? You think it's gonna be good? Let's check this out. I can't stand these gutsy things. Why do they do this? This is really obnoxious. Obnoxious.
Robo.
Let's see. Oh, it says shake it up. Let's see. I'm hoping this one is good.
Mommy, what kind of dressing is that?
This is like a vinegar,
Wait,
a
what is
raspberry vinegar.
Mommy.
That tastes fine to me. It just tastes like vinegar. Doesn't
What
taste
about-
like the Skinny Girl ones that I have. And this is the raspberry vinaigrette. I'll put it in the fridge now. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna use this. I think it's fine. Vinegar. How much can vinegar? You know, if it tastes okay, I think it's okay. We gotta check your burger, honey, and see if that's how you like it. He likes his burgers very, very rare, like just when they're just cooked, like. I don't know why they gotta put these gassy things on here. I really don't. Like maybe because people are crazy and they try to put. Like really? Oh God, I'm tired.
How do I know?
The one on the left is yours.
Yeah, how do I know?
I'll be right there. 1 second. Now this date is the same. November 19th, 2020. That's good. That's really good. The honey Dijon Skinny Girl.
Ow.
So good, guys. Let me see what the
Just stabbed myself.
what? There's open cheese in the drawer in that little container now.
Oh, now there's more open, all right? Don't judge me.
Oh my God, guys! This is. I'm looking over at the toaster oven. Guys, it's 0. That's right. I remember this being the Skinny Girl guys being 0. 0 points. And oh yeah, and 0 too for 2 tablespoons. These both 2 are 0. Yay! All right, guys. So just took care of my husband. He had his burger. I'm gonna start cutting up the stuff for the soup that I'm making, okay? Alright, let's get started here. I have to put this in the olive thing. Start cutting up the onion. I'm low on onions too, I just looked. I have to pick up a couple of onions. My husband picked up a couple of things at ShopRite for me, so I'm not sure if I'm really gonna go to the food store tomorrow. But probably wait until Monday, which we should be okay until Monday. So that'll be fine. I'm telling you guys, there's so much stuff in this house. Like I told you, you know how I said I'm eating out of my cabinets and my, you know, my pantry and my freezer. There's just so much stuff that I'm going to utilize, and this excites me so much using all this produce because, you know, I mean, I might nibble on it here and there. I might have some celery or I might have a little pepper, but I won't eat it all. So to put it in a big pot, even you know, a pot of soup, like even if I have to, you know, save some of the soup and freeze it for myself or whatever, because I'm not sure how I think my husband will like it, but it's not going to be his favorite because it has more vegetables in it, but I'll have chicken in it. So I'll be able to freeze some of it. Just Cooper, no. Cooper, get down. So I'll utilize it, but this way it'll all be cooked and it won't go to waste. Let me get him because he has a wrapper in his mouth. Get over here. You can't leave anything anywhere because he finds it. Cool it. Go see Daddy. No. Go.
Movie, come here.
Go ahead. Go see Jenny. All right, so let's get this onion cut up. This is a huge onion. I'm wondering if I should use the whole onion. Maybe I should use half of it and save the other half for something else. I like it in kind of chunks. We like onion though. We're big onion people. Onion and garlic. Yeah, I was in the back room, causing trouble back there. Get a puppy, they said it would be fun.
Mommy.
Is it fun yet, honey?
What?
Is it fun having a puppy yet?
No. I said no.
So much fun.
But
There's a lot of joy in it, but there's also a lot of other stuff too that comes with it. Cooper, excuse me, guys. Get out of there. Really? Give me that. Get out.
Mommy, what are you trying to get?
He just thinks everything is his toy. He literally thinks everything's his toy. He has no concept of what's not his toy. Ooh, this garlic is gross. I'm not even gonna use it. He thinks everything is his toy.
But nothing is his, those stuff are not at his toy. His
Give me a
toys are
second,
in here.
guys. Now I'm trying to find my other garlic
And his toys
because
are in here.
this garlic that I have in this jar is not good. It's all. Bill, did you see my other bag of garlic, or maybe I used it?
No idea.
You're a big help.
Sorry.
Ooh, Daddy just got cold.
All right, I don't think I have any more fresh garlic. It might be in this refrigerator, but I'm not looking for it now. But get.
I'm trying to get you.
Bad boy. I have this, but let me see how good it is. Nah, it's kind of got like white. Well, you know what? I'm going to take the pieces off that don't have any of that white stuff on it. The other ones I'm not going to use, the ones that have. I guess that white stuff is mold. I don't know why it would get like that. I mean, I use it a lot, so, but here, I'm not going to waste it. So if these are good, these are going to be used, guys. No wasting food. People are starving in this world. Right? We've got to utilize everything we have. Alright, this is bad. I'll take this and I'll wash this out before I put new garlic in. And I think I'm pretty sure I have fresh garlic in there. I could be mistaken, but I think I do. But so we'll find it we'll find it later. I'll use this for now. I have this and I have a whole another jar. I just was in my pantry looking at stuff and I found a whole fresh jar of minced garlic in there. So that's good. That I bought that I didn't even know I had back there. So I'm just going to cut some of these ends off, guys, because some of the ends are a little funky. So it should be good. I hope it doesn't taste like bitter or anything. I mean, they look fine. They just have a little bit of on the ends of them.
Mommy,
Whaty?
I hope my cramps.
You'll be okay. Jenny has a little bit of a bellyache, so I just gave her some Tylenol.
It's not, Mom. It's not a belly.
I always tell my kids, my mother's been saying this to me, my mother's used to say this to me for years. to everybody, to all her girls and her kids. It'll be better before you get married.
I don't like that word.
So I say that to Jenny all the time. If she's
I don't like that word.
if something is bothering her, I'll say that to her. She'll say, I don't like that word. Don't say the married word, Mom. She doesn't like that.
It's true. I don't like that word.
What's on there?
Right,
Get this.
Grandma? Right, Grandma?
I'll just probably have to add just a little bit of garlic to the pot because this is fairly nice amount of garlic. It's probably like 2 tablespoons. Yeah. So slice this up.
Buddy.
Right. You know what? I really want fresh garlic with my cabbage that I'm gonna fry up. So I'm gonna put some of this in the soup. This right here, and the rest I'll use the minced. And I'm gonna put this right here in my cabbage. Because I want fresh, whole garlic. Here to the side. It's not in the way of anything. Guys, garlic smells so good. I love it.
Mommy,
You know what? I'm going to cut this one up too because I'm going to use it for my cabbage too. What?
You know where it hurts sometimes?
Where?
It's like, remember my scars on my belly?
Yeah.
That's where the worst of it.
Yeah, honey, I know. That's where your lady parts are.
Yeah, but it hurts.
God,
when
it hurts that time of the month for her.
Here, where my scar is.
Yeah, she doesn't really know how to articulate it, but she says it hurts by. Jennifer had, when she was, I think, how old was Jenny when she had that surgery, Bill? 13 maybe? 13? I think it was like 13. We had just moved to Florida. And I'll tell you this story. Jenny was having pains in her stomach. So we went to she felt like she always had to go to the bathroom, but she couldn't go. So I took her to the doctor. They said, oh, she's constipated. Give her an enema, whatever. So we gave her the enema. Nothing seemed to work. She didn't feel good still. So I took her to the emergency room. Oh, she's still constipated. Beep-a-boo, beep-a-ba. Take it more. Let's see what happens. And meanwhile, the poor girl is in pain. Like really, literally in a lot of pain, okay? So I take her home. Now you gotta understand, I had just moved to Florida. We were only there like 3 or 4 months, right?
Yeah, we weren't there long.
We weren't there long at all. And I had my one friend, there that, the only one I knew there that took me around and showed me everything, she was great. So I called her and I said, what am I supposed to do with this kid? Because she's in so much pain. She goes, Linda, take her to Children's Hospital in Tampa. So we took her to Tampa. Do you know they were there for 2 seconds and they did a sonogram and they found she had a cyst in her ovary the size of a cantaloupe? The first emergency room. Did we go to the emergency room twice or once? I think once we went. I forget. At the regular hospital.
Twice she went.
I think she went twice, yeah.
Yeah, because they kept telling her she had an indigestion.
And they didn't take a sonogram. I mean, hello, are you stupid? What the Anyway, so she said to me, Linda, take her to Children's Hospital in Tampa. We got in the car, we went to Tampa, and we took her to the Children's Hospital. Within 10 minutes of being in there, they found it. They took a sonogram. She had a cyst the size of a cantaloupe in her ovary. Thank God, guys, it was benign. It was just a cyst. She had to have surgery. So she has a big, she had to have her ovary taken out and her fallopian tube. Her ovary was so big that her ovary and her fallopian tube was flat. It was just flattened. There was no anything to it. It just flattened it.
It was so big, they thought it was on the other side.
Yeah, it was so big that they thought it was on the other side. They realized when they went in, it was on the other side, not the side that they thought. So they took it out. Everything was fine. Thank God it wasn't anything bad or anything. But so she has like a cesarean, scar now. She only has one ovary. So she has a cesarean scar, and she just said when she has stomach pains at that time of the month, it hurts like right over there. So that's how she explains it. She says, oh, it hurts by my scar. So yeah, so that was something else, guys. Thank you to my friend Tracy. God, you were a life sent when we were there. God, she did everything for us. She took us everywhere, showed us where we had, where everything was. She was like our savior. So good. Her and her husband Elliot, so great. Thank you guys. Hi guys, I know you're watching. Say hi to Sophia for me. Yeah, so thank God for her, but yeah, it was bad, guys. It was really, really bad.
You probably got 5 months after you're there, huh?
Yeah, and we were,
Already working at Florida a lot.
right, and we were,
I didn't know I had something, I think, out of my stomach.
yeah, it was a cyst. And we, me and Jenny stayed in the hospital, you know, I stayed in the hospital with her 5 days.
With me.
Um,
With me.
5 days, and let me tell you something, guys. This hospital, woo, it was like a, it was like a resort. The food was delicious. They'd give you a menu. You could order any food you want, and I would order food for myself. I'd have to pay like an extra couple hours for it or whatever, but
I forgot what I had in the hospital.
yeah, you had a lot of good stuff. And so it was a pleasant, she did really, really well, thank God. It was pleasant. She was very amused. They came in with like colorings and all this kind of stuff she could craft, and it was nice. It was a nice experience, but it was a very scary experience, especially being in Florida newly and not having, you know, thank God we had, like I said, we had Tracy, my friend, but not having any family, you know, refit. You know, you guys get what I'm saying. Not buying my immediate family or whatever. I had my friend, thank God, Tracy, who was like a family to me because we know each other since we're like 8 years old, 10 years old. So, you know, but I'm just saying it was very traumatic. Thank God it all turned out good. But that's why she says that about her scar. So I just wanted to let you guys know that if you heard why she was talking about her scar. Yeah. So I'm gonna get the peeler and start peeling these carrots. All right, guys. So I'm peeling the carrots, and you get these. Got most of them done over here. And then I'm gonna wash them quickly, rinse them quickly, and then slice them up. I'm gonna make them fairly small because my husband is not a big carrot eater, but if they're small and things, he will eat it. So I have 2 carrots left. I'm gonna save those because I'll use those for like, you know, dipping in ranch dressing, because that's always good. That's a good little snack. And frankly, I like raw carrots, guys. I love cooked carrots, but I think I probably like, I don't know, it's probably equal. I probably like them, I probably like raw better. I don't know. I'm a big vegetable eater. I always have been. Just love vegetables. Love them. Let me go rinse these. Poopy. Get down. Get down. You want to go out? Come on. Bro, you want to go out? Come on, let's go out. It's a nice day today. Go ahead. They got to go out a lot today because what?
Oh, yeah.
When the weekend it's going to rain, right?
Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, Jesus Lord. Guys, you don't understand. When it rains, it pours because Cooper is in the house a lot. But like, we're gonna put like a rain jacket on him or something. Or just dry him a lot because he needs to run around.
He'll stay out there and rain.
He loves it, guys. Let me tell you something. This dog loves the weather. He loves the bad weather. He loves the snow. I really should get some video of him running around like he plays with anything. He runs around. He plays in the snow. He loves it. Loves it. Loves it. Loves it. That's just his breed. His breed is that, you know, they're an outside dog. What he is he's half pit bull and he's half mountain cur, which I've never heard of those dogs before. So I Googled it, of course. Mountain curs are very, very much work dogs. They work for their owner. They like go pick up wood and they bring stuff to them, and they're very work oriented dogs. Very, very agile dogs, very, very active dogs. Have to run around, have to be active, otherwise they go crazy. And we have experienced it. We have experienced him bouncing off walls, guys, and it's not a lot of fun. But when he runs around out there, like if he's out there 10 minutes and he runs around in that 10 minutes, it's like him running around for an hour. Whereas to Brody's running around, but he doesn't really run around with the intensity that Cooper does. So if Cooper's out there 3 times a day for 10 minutes, he's knocked out at night on the couch 95% of the time. And that's the way we like him, because otherwise, guys, he's bored and he goes from one thing to the next. And we all night we're like, you know, when he's bad, we're like, come on, you going in the crate, and then he'll jump up on the couch, he'll sit there for a minute, and then he'll sneak off, and you know. But the majority of the time, if he gets his exercise, he's livable. But he just needs to be active, really, really active. Ugh, I don't know why I didn't look into this before I got the dog. He was too cute. He was just cute. Note to self, guys: check it all out before you get your puppy. Check it all out. And not only that, guys, but we were so spoiled with Sophie, because Sophie, like, we had Sophie since when she was 5 months old. We got Sophie. Sophie was a pit lab mix, and she was so mild tempered. I mean, she was a rambunctious puppy. She used to steal I remember she used to steal Julie's shoes and chew them up. And one time we went away for a weekend, and my daughter's friend, who lived across the street, was watching her and my other dog that we had. So she would just come in and feed them, let them run around outside, because we had a fenced-in yard. Let them run around outside, and then she'd let them back in. Well, I had a couch there that had some like rips in the seams, and you know, we knew we were gonna have to get a new couch, but you know, it was whatever. We weren't really worried about it too much. When we came home, guys, the couch was ripped up to smithereens. Her and my other dog, I think it was mainly her, they chewed up the couch. They ripped all the cushions.
It's not her.
No, he insisted it wasn't her, because Sophie couldn't do any wrong.
Angel.
Sophie couldn't do any wrong. But Sophie, you know, was very mild tempered. That was all the stuff she ever did. She was so good. She was off. She never had to go on a leash. She was really, really good, guys. She was just a mellow and like just calm, and just like, you know, just a love, just a pleasure. Like if you were gonna go in and go on the computer and make a dog, like if you could say, oh, I want this, I want that, like you make a son or a daughter, like supposedly or whatever, you would have picked all the attributes that she had, all the attributes. She was just the perfect dog. I know in our eyes she was perfect, but yeah, she was. So we were used to that. We weren't used to a rambunctious puppy, like crazy puppy. What were we thinking? You know what it was? Our hearts were broken. Our hearts were broken. It was only like 3 months after Sophie. In the beginning, I was like, you know what? I can't get another dog for a long, long time. There's no way. But then I just started longing for that dog, you know. And we were so heartbroken. And when we went to that place, my daughter's like, meet us at North Shore donation thing. They're doing this adoption thing. I'm like, oh, I don't really want to go. So my husband and I went to the Dollar Tree, and it was like 2 seconds away from where they were. So I said, oh, let's just go over there and just look with Julie and just look. Well, they pulled up the thing. They pulled up that big curtain thing that was on the truck. And there was little Cooper sitting in the thing, a little tiny thing, chewing on his wee pad. What else was he doing? He was ripping up,
furniture.
chewing on the bars, and just like very rambunctious. And then but you don't remember? I remember him like taking breaks and sleeping. He would go crazy and bite and chew and everything. Then he would like knock out for a couple minutes, and then he would go do it again. That's what he does here a lot of the times. So but he was so cute, and nobody was looking at him, guys. You know why? Because he was a pit bull. Because he was a pit mix, nobody was looking at him. Wasn't that horrible? So my daughter was like, oh my God, Mom, he's so cute. Look at him. So when we finally got into the truck, because they had to call your name to go in and look at the puppies, the first thing she did was went over to his thing and said, can we hold him? Well, so she took him out, and she was holding him, and I went over to her, and I'm like, let me hold him. Well, he practically jumped in my arms, and guys, he didn't want to move from my arms. He cuddled right into me, like as if to say, I'm home, Mom. Well, that was it. That was it. He had me sold. And he was my puppy from there on out. I didn't care whether he was a German Shepherd, he was 10 feet tall. I didn't care. I wanted him. I needed. Come in here and tell them what I said. That's what I said. I called him because he wasn't there. He went
You
home,
sent me a text message.
and I sent him a text and
with you
said,
holding him,
with me holding him, and
with the
said,
caption, I need him.
with the caption, I need him. So now, every time we complain about him or he's bad or something, he goes, I need him, I need him.
It's all fun. Let's get
I
a
know,
puppy.
guys, I know, but we love him. I mean, he's worth it. You know, the unconditional love that you get from an animal is just, you can't even replace that. I'm sorry, like, my grandfather used to always say, oh, I should have raised pigs because because his daughters were, he
You're
thought, were
right.
whatever, trouble and all this. He should have raised pigs. No, we should have raised puppies. They always had puppies too in our house. They always had dogs. They had little dogs. Like, we grew up with like Lassos and little Shih Tzus and poodles. Like, that's what they had, was the little dogs. Nobody had a big dog except my Aunt Jerry and Uncle Lenny. They always had a collie. They had Lassie, and they had not German Shepherds. What are the other dogs that they had? Golden Retrievers, you know. They were the only ones to have big dogs, but my grandparents and my aunts, my great aunts, and you know, they always had little tiny dogs. So I told my husband the next dog we get, because guys, I always feel like I always want to have at least one dog in my life. So whenever we get another puppy or whatever, I want it to be a little dog, a little one that doesn't grow very big, that can fit in my lap. That's exactly what I want. I want a little dog. So that's our next thing, but that's not going to be for a long time because Cooper is a lunatic. We gotta get through Cooper first before we venture on to another one. So yeah, guys, so that's it. So right now I'm cutting these carrots into little pieces, like I said, because I want to have carrots in it, but I don't want huge pieces because hubby won't eat it. Hopefully the kids will have some of this too. They're not going to really be home. Well, my son is away. He's in Syracuse. He'll be home tomorrow. I think I just texted him. So yes, my son will be home tomorrow. So, but he doesn't really eat a lot of the stuff that I make. He really doesn't. He might have some of this vegetable soup because he does like vegetable soup. So we'll see. But like I said, I wanted to use up all this stuff. So I utilize it. And then next week, when I do my shopping, you know, I'll need all fresh, like, produce and everything. Because, you know, like I said, you know, on Weight Watchers, you have to, you have to have this stuff available. Otherwise, forget about it. You know what's a really big thing, guys, on this Weight Watchers, too? It's really helpful to me. Is turkey. Guys.
What?
No, I'm talking to them.
Mama?
3 ounces of turkey is a lot of turkey. And it's only 1 point. 1 point, that's it. So like yesterday, when we first got home, whatever, I went in there. I wrapped up the turkey. I put it on the scale. It was 3 ounces. I got 3 ounces, and I just ate it like that. And it's protein, you know. It's protein, and it really does make your hunger ease. So so turkey is awesome because it's so low in points. 1 point for 3 ounces of turkey, and I get the thin turkey, so it's like it's a handful of turkey, guys. It's really nice. So that's my tip for today. And you're on Weight Watchers. And guys, you know what? You want to know the better thing? I'm on the green plan. The green plan, they charge you for turkey. On the other plan, they don't. It's free. It's a free food. Like all this food I'm eating, all the vegetables I'm making, it's free. So they tell me, even like when I chatted with the lady yesterday who I was asking her advice on what I could eat to make me fuller, she said to me, eat your 0 points, which is a whole line of stuff that we have, like it's vegetables, and even on the green plan, which I know on the other plan that I was on when I was on Weight Watchers before, bananas were very high and apples. they were points and all that. On the plan that I am on, the green plan, I was shocked because I was looking at all the 0 point things, and I saw bananas, a medium banana is 0, which now, an apple is 0 too, which it wasn't on the other plan, so I was even shocked to that. I'm like, oh my God, I can have an apple with no points, which is great. The only thing is that it's, banana is very, very high in carbs, so I have to really, like if I have a banana, it's gotta be like the only carb I have. Or maybe I'll have like a half a banana and put it in with something else, you know what I mean? Mix it in with something else. So bananas I have to watch, but apples they have a lot of sugar in them, but they're not as high as bananas. But to be able to have an apple, guys, I told my husband, he picked me up 2 apples. To have an apple, like with a little peanut butter or something, yay! And it's 0 points, guys, it's 0. So that's what she said, you know, she said, fill up on the stuff that's 0 points, because that's where you can fill up on all these things that have like fiber in them and stuff. So, you know, the thing with that is, the only downside to that is that the things that are 0 points, a lot of times, like the banana and like the apple, natural fruit has natural sugars in them, so it's high in carbs. So it's like a thing you have to weigh, like, okay, so if you have that apple, you're gonna have those carbs, but if you don't overload yourself on carbs, it'll be okay. So that's the whole thing. It's all about balance. I'm learning that, guys. I'm learning that. And I've had diabetes for so long. And when we came home yesterday from the doctor, she explained it. And she had told me this before, but she explained it to me again. What it is, because I'm like, what is diabetes? Like, I'm so frustrated. Like, why do I have diabetes? And like my sisters don't, you know? And what she says, it's an overflow of, what'd she say, sugar in the blood, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, if you put sugar in your blood, like if you eat a lot of carbs and sugar, and your blood for some reason doesn't hold it, and it's full, and it like overflows, that means you have too much sugar, and that's where the diabetes comes in. So I get it. So if you limit your carbs, and that's the whole thing, if you limit it, like, you know, if I had a banana and I didn't really have any other carbs that day, that's okay. You know, it won't be bad. So that's what it's about, guys. It's about balancing it out. But to know that I can have an apple, you know, and count the carbs and no points, so good, guys. It's little things, but it's a lot. It's a lot when you're trying to lose weight so you can get rid of something that's killing you inside. Diabetes. Hate it. That's all I'm going to say. Okay.
That's me.
So I'm gonna I never put peppers. You think peppers will be good in the soup? Bill?
What?
You think peppers will be good in the soup?
Who?
Peppers.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut a pepper up and just make them in small pieces. I think they'll be good once they get soft. Yeah, so they want to come in now. They want to come in. This one is really kind of on the way out. Like if I don't use this today, it's not going to be good anymore. It's still got a little crunch. It's very good. I'm getting hungry, guys, I think. I'm getting hungry.
So eat.
What am I going to eat?
I don't know. What do you want?
So guys, I was going to do, because I did that video this morning for what I eat in a day on Weight Watchers. So since I'm on here doing this, I'm just going to show you on this video what I eat for lunch on Weight Watchers. So that's what I'm going to do. So as of right now, I could have turkey. I thought I wanted to have a bacon grilled cheese, but I didn't have enough bacon. So I'm thinking I'm going to have, maybe I'll have a tomato. Do I have a tomato? Maybe I'll have a tomato grilled cheese and maybe salad. Or I have that leftover stir fry that I made last night. I don't know what to have. And I have my cauliflower rice too. I have left over. So I'm trying to think of what I want to have, guys. What should I have? I have to think about what I want. All right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this pepper for the soup. And those 2 peppers I have over there, I'm going to make something else with those 2 peppers. What? All right. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because this is a lot. This is enough, this pepper. All right, let me pause for a second. I'm gonna go get a drink. My mouth is dry, I need to drink some water. I'm gonna cut up the rest of these peppers. And then I'm going to get the other one. Get the other stuff cut up. Let's finish this. Let's cut this one up too, since I have this here. So yeah, comment guys, what are you doing today? How's your weather? Our weather's pretty warm today. Yesterday it was like almost 50 up here in upstate New York. Tomorrow, it's supposed to be, I think, warm again too. Warm, you know, it's a heat wave compared to what we have been having. And then over the weekend, it's supposed to rain. Ugh, I'm not looking forward to that. All right, let me pause because my battery's low too. I gotta plug in my phone. Plug in my iPad, I mean. All right, guys, so I decided to have some leftover dinner from last night. I feel like I'm having something hot. So I'm gonna heat up this is what I made last night, guys. Let me show you. I made this. It's a chicken, broccoli, carrot. What else did I put? Oh, I put little baby corns in here, guys. Look at this. I had a can of baby corns that I bought. This is what I made for dinner. This is what we have left. So, I have what I did, guys, was I made 2 bags of my cauliflower rice. What I do with this is I buy it from Aldi. And, sorry about the glare. I buy this from Aldi in the bag. They're 90 seconds in the microwave. So I put, it's very bland without doing this. You can't just eat it right out of the package. I mean, at least I can. There's no flavor. I put it in a pan with a little bit of my Weight Watchers butter and a little bit of olive oil with some garlic, fresh garlic. I put it in there, let it saute. And after a while, it gets really like, not crunchy. As long as I leave it in there, it never gets crunchy, really crunchy. But it just gets nice and moist in there. And I put seasonings in it, some parsley. If I have fresh parsley, put that in it. So good, guys. And so I only ate half of it last night. So I have it left over. So I'm going to have this. And I'm going to have my some of this. This, guys, is so good. Like, really. When I eat this, it doesn't... I don't crave rice. Like, I'm a rice eater. Like, I'm a carb eater. I'm a carb eater, guys. I love mashed potatoes. Love potatoes. And all that. So this I really love. And it really soothes my craving. Soothes my craving. God. So delicious. So let me put this in. I'm going to put some rice on here. I'm not going to have all this rice. Probably half of it. Yeah, I'll have half of it. Yeah. Okay. And then, I mean, I'm not really going to measure this, guys. It's broccoli, chicken, carrots, onion, garlic, a couple of little corns in here, which is really no carbs whatsoever. And the calories are pretty low. It's probably, I think last night I counted it, it was like 8 points for the serving that I had. And the cauliflower is nothing. So for a serving that I have is probably about 7, 8 points. So I'm just going to put more broccoli in it than anything because that's really what I like. The vegetables more than anything. Okay, so it looks like a lot, but it's really not because it's mostly broccoli. So don't judge me, guys, for a big portion. If you see a big portion, you know what? Don't judge me because I need to have a big portion because it's protein. Okay, so don't judge me. Don't say, oh, look at Linda, she's eating so much. No, I'm not. I'm eating what I need to eat, guys. Again, don't judge me. Okay, I'm going to steal all the broccoli and corn. All right, so here's my dish. I'm going to go put it in the mic to heat it up. I like my food very hot. If my food isn't hot, I can't eat it. Like 98% of the time, after I get dinner going and I prepare dinner and I get my plate, I go sit down. 2 seconds later, I'm back in here in the microwave because my food has to be burning hot. It cannot be. This hair is so funky. I really didn't do much today, guys. Brushed my teeth, really fixed my face up a little bit, and that's all about all I did today. Today's a hanging out in the house day, doing all this cooking and stuff. I feel good today, feel motivated. So that's what I'm doing today. So again, don't judge me. So right after I eat this, in fact, maybe what I'll do, guys, is sit them here, and I'm waiting for that. Let me get some time, kill some time, and I will put this pot on, and I can start sauteing some of the veggies. Okay. I want this on like medium high. I'm using my favorite pot again, guys. Guys, I love this pot. Love it. Bill, we gotta go back to TJ Maxx. I need to get another one. I love this pot. This pot is like the best thing. He's okay. The best thing that ever bought. All right, I'm just gonna put a little bit of olive oil, not a lot, because you know I have to measure that. Close up these two things. All right. This is the side. I want to put this a little bit higher. I'm gonna go get onions. The onions and the peppers and the carrots I'm gonna put in first because I want them to get a little bit soft, and they're the ones that will take the
You're
longest.
gonna be cooking two
Oh, I got
soups at one
celery
time?
too. 2 soups, what do you mean? Oh yeah, I need another one of these, Bill. Just like I needed the puppy, I need this.
Wait, what?
Just like I needed the puppy, I need another pot. I noticed that when you want to saute though with this pot, you can't put it on low. Otherwise the stuff doesn't get like sauteed, it gets like more boiled, so you gotta put it on a high flame to get it to really saute. But I love this pot. I can't say it enough, guys. I'm gonna say it over and over again. Broken record. I'm a broken record. Alright, so I'm just gonna give this a little zhuzh. Oh shoot, you know what I just did? God darn it. Oh, that's right, I have onion in there. Did I put the whole onion in here? I was gonna use the onion for, what else was I gonna use the onion for? Oh, my cabbage. I have another onion in there. I'm running low on onions, but I have enough. I think I have enough. Alright, I'm gonna let this saute. I'm gonna get my food out of the microwave. Alright guys, so my food is heated up. Listen, I have to do my insulin. So I have this new scanner thing, guys, that stays over here. It sticks on my thing, on my arm, and it goes to my phone. It measures my blood sugar level, and then it goes right to my phone, so I don't have to prick myself, guys. So excited about that. So I have to put my sugar levels in, so this way I can get my insulin that I need. Okay, see guys? There it is. You just go to the app, and it shows what my sugar is. See? My sugar's 200. It's awesome. Well, it's a little high, so 200. So now I gotta go into this and put my sugar in. Put my level in. Where's my glasses? Hello, glasses. Oh, I have my glasses over here. I need glasses to see my glasses. Isn't that funny? All right, we'll have to do it this way because I don't know where my glasses went. They're not on my head, right? I lost them. Okay, so I'm going to put the amount of carbs that I'm having in, which is probably I'll put about 15 carbs in. Oh, no, wait, I have to put the 200 in first. I got to put the level of my sugar in, how much my sugar is. 200. Oops. 200. And then I hit yes. Then I hit, are you going to eat now? Yes. And then I put my carb count in, which is probably about 20. Nah. Because it's broccoli, it's cauliflower rice. I'm going to put 18 in, just to be safe. I hit it, enter, confirm, enter, and that's what it's giving me. It's giving me the 5. That much insulin. So now I'm going to eat. And I love these little Chinese things. Like I love the hot mustard in my stir fry. A little bit. Not that much. I don't like it to kill me, but over a duck sauce. We will pretend we didn't have that because I don't know how many points that is. Mix this up a little bit. And I'm gonna start cutting I think I'm gonna go lower that and take it off the flame and start cutting the celery up because I wanna get the celery in that pot too, because that's like a hard vegetable. So, I'm gonna go check that. That's so good, guys. I have to remember the chicken too. I have the chicken here, sitting over here. Let me get some celery. Got like many sticks there. I love the little green things on them. Green things are awesome. They have such flavor in them. You know, this isn't really that hot. It's hot, but it's not as hot as I want it. Never is. Never is hot. I want to eat today. Give this a mix. Let's cut up some of this. All this, guys, I'm going to put right in the pot. There we go. You don't realize how hungry you are until you actually eat. You don't think you're hungry, and then you eat, and you're like, oh my God, I'm hungry. So yeah, guys, this thing that I got, I've been wanting this for so long, and like the insurance, I had insurance issues, so I couldn't get it and all that, and finally I got it. And it's great, it's great. I don't have to prick myself. Oh, so good. My fingers are all cut up from always doing that. Alright, this is good now. So I got this cut up. Let me go over and put this in the pan. This stupid thing will not stay up. It's like loose again, and it just keeps.
What are you talking about?
Oh wait, I have another piece here. The tripod.
It won't stay up?
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna put the garlic in here now, guys, too. Let's put the celery in here. Yummy. The next I gotta do is get the cabbage. All this celery in there. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna get my food now. Now it's hot. Show you guys. It's steaming now. That's what I want. That's what I want. Yeah, see? That's how I want it. Steaming. Now guys, this looks like a lot of food, but it's really not. It's all broccoli, mainly, some chicken. Hot. Now it's really hot. I'm gonna cut the core out. Do this. All right, guys, here's the cabbage. I cut this all up. I'm gonna put this in now. All right, guys, here's the broccoli going in. I'm gonna add a little bit more of olive oil because it needs a little bit. And, you know, as far as the points goes, it's not gonna be a lot of points with the olive oil because, you know, I'm not gonna have it all at once. Yeah. Now I wanna get these a little bit sauteed, like I said, and then I'm gonna I gotta cut the chicken up. Not many pieces of chicken. I'm gonna put salt, a little at a time, pepper. It's gonna be good, guys. I'm excited. Garlic powder. All right, guys, so the vegetables are all kind of wilted like I want them. I'm gonna leave them, I shut it off because I'm gonna cut the chicken up, then I'm gonna put the chicken in and get the broth in there. I think I have 1 box of chicken broth. I think I have a can of tomato soup I'm gonna put in there. I have to find it. Yeah. I'm gonna cut the chicken up. All right, guys, so I'm done cutting the chicken up. I'm just gonna make a little bit of room in the middle here so I can stick the chicken in here. I'm not gonna put any more oil in it, it has plenty. I'm gonna put the chicken in there. Get that a little sauteed, and then I'm gonna get the broths in here. Okay, let me wash my hands because I still have chicken on my hands. All right, guys, listen. Don't judge me. Again, I had this bacon fat left over from my bacon this morning. I poured it in here because I didn't want to pour it in the sink or the garbage, so it got, you know, emulsified, whatever, it got hard. But I'm going to put a spoonful of this on top of the chicken in my soup. I'm crazy. It's bacon fat. It's points, guys, but it's not, in the scheme of things, like I'm saying, in a big pot like this, it's not a lot of points for me. But it's flavor, and I'm gonna do it. I'm putting a little spoonful in. Again, don't judge me. A tablespoon of bacon fat. A little bit more. How could you go wrong, guys, with that? How could you go wrong? How good that's gonna be? Oh my Lord, I can't even get this on high because I want to get this cooked quick, and then I'm gonna put the broths in. And I'm gonna go look now for my tomato soup and my my chicken broth that's in there. Worst comes to worst, I might have to put some of those bouillons in there, which I hate. I haven't gotten that powdered liquid one yet. I gotta do that. I gotta write that on my list. All right, guys, so this is cooking up in here. The chicken. The bacon fat smells so good. It is going to flavor that like you would not believe. I started putting some seasonings on the chicken. I put some salt already. I put some pepper. I'm going to put some onion. This is garlic. I'm going to put a little garlic powder in. Remember, guys, you got to layer. You got to layer the flavors. Okay, when you the spices. Layer the spices. Where's the ungassy onion powder? I just had it.
I put it on the shelf.
What shelf? Oh, he puts it in. See, guys, he hides it.
Yeah, I hide it.
He puts stuff in the wrong places. I tell him not to touch anything, but it's actually
What?
nothing.
Nothing.
All right, guys, this is mixed up. Now, guys, what I'm gonna do is this is what I found in my cabinet. Okay, I told you I'm eating out of my cabinet. Okay, the chicken's sauteed enough. I found this Progresso tomato soup, so I'm gonna put that in for a base of broth. I'm going to add a can of water to this and add that to it.
Can I ask why?
Why what?
Why you would do that?
Because it makes the broth.
Oh, just asking. I know somebody out there wanted to ask that question, so I did.
I have a can of these diced garlic and herb tomatoes, petite tomatoes. I'm going to put another can of water in it, guys, like I did the other one, because that's all flavor, guys.
Tomato or tomato?
Flavor. Whatever you want it to be.
Make it. Come on, there.
And I have one of the chicken broth here. One thing of it. One container. So that's what I'm going to put in. I'm going to see if it needs any more broth. It might. If so, I'll add a little bit more water to it. Maybe a couple of bouillons. I'll see. I don't think it's, well, you know, soup, it kind of, when it cooks, it kind of, you know, goes down. That's what, but I don't have any more chicken broth. But I think this should be fine.
So I use the bouillon.
I hate those bouillons. I got to buy the ones in the jar, like the ones that are already, because I can't stand having to peel them. It's such a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, this looks so good. Look at this, guys. Look, you see this? I'm so excited. So I'm going to let this simmer a little bit. I put a lot of seasonings in it. I'm going to put, the only thing I didn't put in it is I'm going to put some grated cheese. Okay. Grated cheese. I'm going to put, shh. Oh, this is basil. Oh, no, this is thyme. I'm going to put some thyme in it. Hubby doesn't like it, but he won't even know it's in there. He don't even know. Come on, Gotsy thing. What the hell? I'm sorry, guys. What the heck? Sorry. I get a little antsy. Just a little. I want to put some basil in it. Where's my basil? My basil. My basil. Oh, I think I ran out of the basil. But I have it over here, I think. Where is my basil? Whoops. Well, this is Italian seasoning. I think I ran out of basil, actually. I'm probably going to have to put that on. I got a lot of things to put on my list, guys. I got to remember all of it. Some Italian seasoning. There we go. All right, I'm going to let this simmer on medium and see how it tastes and let it cook down a little bit. I'm going to cover it. And I'm exhausted. I'm tired now, guys. Okay. Let that simmer a little bit. I'm going to finish my lunch because I didn't finish it. I'm still eating my lunch, guys. So give me just a minute. All right, guys. So the soup is simmering. I'm going to let that come up to a boil, and then I'm going to lower it a little bit. I decided I'm going to put the cabbage that I want to fry up. I'm going to put it in the oven on 375, maybe 400, and let it roast in the oven because I'm getting a little tired, and I don't feel like standing at the stove sauteing the cabbage, but that'll be fine. I can just put it right in here. Bro, you just came in. So I'm going to use some of my olive oil spray because this is 0 calories and 0 points. Okay? Use a little bit of that. I am going to use some regular olive oil, just a little bit. I'm going to put this in here like this to put it on top. Okay? Roast this nice and let this get nice and roasty. Guys. Okay. So guys, if you want to see pictures that I put up of my food and stuff, go to my Instagram. My Instagram is Lynn. Wait a minute. Lynn1213. I think that's what my Instagram is. Yeah, Lynn1213. My Facebook page is Create Live with Linda. Create Live with Linda. My Facebook page, if you want to go there too, you can check out my stuff on there. All right, so I'm gonna put this like this. Let me see something. Guys, this soup is smelling so good. I think what I'm gonna do too, guys, is I'm gonna put like a 1/4 pound of maybe elbows in there or something, just so it gives it a little bit of hardiness, you know, because it'll have a little like pasta in it. I'm trying to think if maybe I should put cauliflower rice in it. I don't know if it will work. It might work out. Because if I put cauliflower rice in it, it's really good. Really, really good. All right, I'm gonna just sprinkle a little olive oil. Not a lot, just a little bit because you need flavor. I'm gonna put some garlic. I'm gonna put it down and I'm gonna mix it up. I love the garlic oil, guys, that comes out of this. It's so good. So good. It's so flavorful. Let me get the spices. This is a long video, guys. I hope it's okay. I think it's okay. It is what it is. Like I said, a lot of my if I have a long video, they go back to it. They pause it, or they say, and they watch half now and half later. So I'm happy with that. I'm glad, because I don't want you guys to sit all day watching my video. I mean, I do, but I don't. You know what I mean? I want you guys to enjoy them, but I know everybody has life and things to do. So they go back to it. They watch half, and they go back to, and then later on they go watch the other half or whatever. It's fine with me, whatever. As long as you guys are enjoying it, that's all I care about. I don't care when you watch it. So salt, pepper, garlic powder, the regular spiels that I put in. Whoop. This is garlic, that was onion. I'm gonna get that little thingy so I can move this stuff around. The soup is starting to boil away. Bro, what are you doing, buddy? He wants to be in here when he's in there. He wants to be in there when he's in here. I just don't get it. Here, buddy. Go ahead. Go ahead. He wants to be in there when he's in here, and he wants to be in here when he's in there. Okay, so I'm gonna mix this all up. Get the garlic all distributed. See, guys? I think I'm gonna put a little Italian seasoning on this too. That garlic is amazing. Amazing it is. I love it. Love it. Love it. Alright guys, let's get the Italian seasoning. Okay. I don't know how long I'm going to cook this. I'm going to maybe set the timer for like 10 minutes. It's on 375. See how long it cooks. See how it goes. I like it. Oh, I like it a little crunchy, but I don't like it like, overly crunchy. I like it kind of in the middle. I like it soft, but I like it, in the middle, guys. Little Italian seasoning. Oh, guys, this looks so freaking good. Okay, the oven's ready. Okay, let's get all this in. Cabbage. I'm excited. All right, here we go, guys. I'm gonna put this in the oven. Alexa, set the timer for 10 minutes.
Starting now.
All right, let's look at the soup, guys. Let's look at the soup. I gotta shut this Gotsy light off. Here we go. Look at that. Oh my God, guys. Looks so good. I'm gonna taste it. Oh, I'm so excited about this soup. And I want to make sure like the peppers and the vegetables are all kind of soft, because I don't want I want them, I don't know how to explain it. I don't want them, mushy, but I don't want them like hard either. You know what I mean? I want to taste the broth and see how the broth is. I'll taste the pepper in a few minutes and see how that is going. Let's blow on this. Guys, it smells so good. Dinner tonight. What was I making for dinner tonight? What did I say? Oh, that's right. I'm making those meatballs. I have to get that started. Make those meatballs in that sauce over there for my husband. And I'll probably just have this and maybe a sandwich or something. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to make those pork chops tonight. I really don't. I'm tired. I don't think I'm going to do it. Oh, guys. Oh, my God. That's so good. Guys, I'm going to put the rest of this cauliflower rice in there. Cauliflower rice in there. Not much, it's only a little bit. But you know what, guys? I have a bag back there. I have a bag of cauliflower rice back there. I'm gonna cook it and then I'm gonna put it in with that. It'll be so good. And my husband, he'll love it. He'll love it. He won't even know it's cauliflower rice. Give me 1 second. out of it. Guys, look what I found in my freezer. Yay! I don't have the other one in the cabinet, but I have this. I think I have 2 or 3 bags of these, actually, because I just always go to the other ones. But I forgot I had these back in my freezer. I'm going to take about half of this and put it in there. So excited. It's going to be delicious. It's going to be delicious. This is garlic and herb. Whoops. Garlic and herb. Let's throw this in. I'm telling you, this is going to be what's for dinner tonight. I'm going to make, I want to show you something too in a minute. I'm so excited. I'm going to put half of this bag in. Woo. Oh, I'm not going to put the whole friggin' thing. Look what I do. I made a big mess. I put the whole bag in. Why not? It's cauliflower. Guys, this is going to be so, so yummy. And when I tasted it, it definitely needed a little bit of, where's my salt and stuff? Over there, probably, right? Mm-hmm. It needs a little bit of salt and pepper and a little bit more grated cheese. Pepper. A little bit more salt. And I'll put a little bit more onion powder. And some grated cheese, guys. The rest of this grated cheese. That's it. Yummy. Now there's, it's like rice in here. It's like hearty. Ooh. I am so freaking excited. Guys, do I get a little bit too excited about food? I don't know. Not that, it's just that, it's so great, like when you discover things, right? All right, let's sit down a minute. I'm going to sit and rest my back a minute. My back hurts. I'm going to, oops, you don't even see me. Let's just see here I'm going to check what my sugar is right now. 174, that's good. That's good for me, guys. It's still high, but it's good for me. There's my never let anybody dull your shine. That's my motto, guys. I tell myself that every day. Don't let it happen. Don't let it happen. I'm going to sit here for a minute. I'm going to get my oil thing in while I'm sitting here chatting with you, because I want to wait till that simmers a little bit, like maybe 5-10 more minutes, let it simmer, and then I'm going to taste a little bit. I don't want you guys to taste it, because what I'm going to do is this video is going to be over soon, hopefully, right, guys? And like this is kind of like what was for lunch today, what I ate in a day on Weight Watchers. So tonight I'm probably gonna have, I'm gonna just tell you, I'm gonna have that soup probably. Oh, I want to show you something else. Give me a second. Let me cover this so it starts to boil a little bit. Guys, this is what I'm making my hubby. I'm making him these meatballs in, these are the original Italian meatballs. I'm going to make them in that sauce there. And we bought these when we were at Aldi one day. These are chicken buffalo style meatballs. Won't these be so freaking good? I'm going to make these, guys. And look what I have here. I found this in Walmart. When is this? When is this? It's like a dip, a ranch, whatever. I think I'm going to put these in the pot and let them simmer with a little bit of this, guys. It's spicy ranch dressing and dip. Oh, look, it's gonna be so good. I think it's gonna be so yummy. So I want to try these. So I might have a couple of those tonight. I'll make these, and I'm sure the kids will eat them. Frankie's gonna be home tomorrow, so maybe he'll have some of them. Let me scan it. I gotta put my stuff in here yet. I didn't put my lunch in here yet. Let's scan it. All right, 3 points for 6 meatballs. That's not bad at all. 3 points for 6 meatballs, not bad. Let's see what these are. Where did it go? Let's see what these are. Wow. Are you serious? 8 points. 8 points for 6 meatballs. That's not great. This is so much better. 3 points for 6. You know why? Because it's chicken. That's why, guys, it's chicken. That's why. Yeah, I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. I'm gonna get these moving. So let me do my oil while I'm waiting for that, and then by that time the soup will be done for me to taste it, and everybody can go on their merry way. Let me get the little funnel, because I don't have a funnel. I'm gonna make a mess. Love this thing. Love this thing. Alexa, stop. Oh, I gotta check my cabbage. You see, guys, I would forget. What is going on with this? Ow. Ooh. Almost cut myself. That wasn't good. Let me check my cabbage. That was not good. All right, guys, it's still cooking. It doesn't seem like it's even. Give it a little shimmy shake, shimmy shake. And let it continue to cook. It's got another, I would say another like 10 minutes. Guys, I really almost just hurt myself. Look at my face, look at my hand. Look. Yeah. Alexa, set the timer for 8 minutes. I gotta be more careful.
8 minutes. Starting now.
All right, so I have the funnel. Put that in here. I absolutely love this thing, guys. It's gotta be cleaned. Love it. Keep telling myself I gotta get another one. So guys, I wanted to ask your opinion on something. A few of my YouTubers are asking me if I have a P.O. box. Now, I don't know what to do because I feel a little funny. Like they want to send me stuff or they want to send Jenny stuff. I feel a little weird. Like I don't want them to do that. That's like they don't have to. You know what I mean? I just feel odd. You guys, I'm talking to you guys, like you, they, whatever. And you know, I was like, I'm so funny. I was like, maybe I just give them my address. And my husband and my kids are like, no, you can't give people your real address. They're crazies out there. And it's the truth. They really are. Like, I'm like, oh, they're just being nice. They're nice people. No, Linda. So, hello. So, yeah, I'm considering doing a P.O. box, but I don't know if I should do it. I might do it 1 month and see what happens. I'm just nervous about getting like freaky stuff and all of that. You know what I mean? And like I said, guys, I don't want you guys to ever think I'm expecting anything. I mean, these YouTubers, these friends, you know, my friends, they have reached out to me and asked me about it. I didn't say you want my, you know, whatever. They asked me to, if I had a P.O. box, they wanted to send Jenny something or me something or whatever, or a card or whatever. That's all well and fine. So I'm considering it. I'll let you guys know. If I do it, it'll probably be next month and I'll let you guys know if I've done it. Okay, guys? Comment below and tell me what you think about that. What you think about that. About having a P.O. box, okay? I'm really curious to find out. All right, so this is just about all the way full. I have to get out my list later and write a little list down because there's a lot of stuff that I need to replenish that I have to make sure I write down. Nice. Ooh. I don't want to go over. Whoops. There we go. Plenty. All right. Put this in. Why is this crooked? That wasn't like that the last time. Why is this crooked? I don't get that. Remember that being crooked on there. There we go. All right, guys, so my olive oil is filled. I'm going to get a little scoop of that soup because I want to taste it. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make these in a little while, and I'll probably make a video of this just by itself, and I'll put that video up, whatever. You know, I'll probably do that because I want you guys to see this, but I want to end this video already because it's like an hour and a half long and people got things to do again. All right, so let me get a little bit of that soup. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. and I just can't hide it. I know, I want to taste my soup. It's boiling away. It's on low. I'm going to take the top off of it now because I want it to slow down a little bit. Alright guys, let's get this. Oh, I see the rice in there. I see all the veggies. Now let's see if the veggies, I want to get a little bit of the carrots and the celery and the onions to see if it's done. The broth looks amazing, guys. It looks so good. I'm just going to get a little bit more of the cabbage. Woo! I'm so excited about the cabbage. Alright. Let me check this cabbage while I'm over here. It looks good still. Alright guys, here we go. Here we go. Look. Yummy. Ooh. Alright. Guys, I'm so excited. This looks so good. Craziness how I get so excited over something that I created. This is the Create with Linda, guys. This is what I created today. Here we go. All right. Let me just cool it off a little bit because I don't want to burn my mouth. I already cut myself. Dangerous today. Okay. Wow. It definitely needs a little bit more salt and a little bit more grated cheese. Other than that, it's delicious. It really, really is good. The vegetables are cooked perfectly. They're not overdone. Guys, it's really good. It's really delicious, but it definitely needs a little bit more flavor to me. I think it needs a little bit more grated cheese, a little bit more salt, and we'll be good. So listen guys, thank you so much for coming along with me on this video. I know it's been long, I hope it's okay. Like I said, go watch 20 minutes and come back and go clean your bathroom and come back and whatever you gotta do. I really appreciate your support. If you love this video and like this video, please hit that thumbs up button on the bottom. And don't forget to hit that notification button with the bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a video. All right, guys, don't forget to share. Don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to like again because it really helps my, my channel if you like it. All right, guys, so I'll see you on the next video. Like I said, I'm going to do the meatballs and I'll come back with a video on that. And this is, thank you for watching my, this is what I eat in a day on Weight Watchers. I did the lunch and the dinner. I did the breakfast, the lunch, and the somewhat dinner. But, you know, you kind of know what I'm going to be eating. And that's it. Thank you for your support again. I love you guys. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.